It's the next day, and as you can see right here, well, you can't really because, yeah, there, I have several Island Life episodes up already, and if you wanted to see what I've done a couple of days ago, about 2 days ago, I actually added more Island Life episodes up. And there's quite a few of them here with Psycho Dad thumbnails in them. So yeah, so if any of you wanted to see Psycho Dad, he'll be back home either tomorrow or Friday. But I do have a definitive date of when he may return. He may return on the 20th of September. I'll give him the weekend to cool off. And then the 20th of September we will resume, and Psycho Dad will hopefully be back in by then. Hopefully now he's having surgery today, so I'll be hoping that he'll be fixed up entirely, or at least in the fortune, at least in the words of me, better than what he was. So there it is. That's the outside. Yeah. So it's pretty sunny today. It's the daytime now. It's afternoon. It's 1:53. But remembering we do have to keep in mind that this is what the weather typically is, and we also do have to keep in mind of the fact that there's not really much going on around here. I wouldn't expect much to be happening here anyway, so that's something. And this is the Once Upon a Time in Queensland document that Psycho Dad had written years ago. Of course, this was obviously a little bit more of a modified version of the one that he originally had written. So, once upon a time in Queensland, there was a town named Corumba right up in the Gulf of Carpentaria. It had a population of 1,200, mostly young people. 2 stores, a supermarket. It had Craig Mostyn's and 5 other seafood businesses. All that remains today is Spa Supermarket, and of course Raptus, which is what it is now known as. Mostyn's is now a Raptus and Sons, and the population is now 530, with of course most of them being elderly couples, mostly aged, of course. 45 years ago, there was a thrice weekly air service to and from Cairns, but of course, it could only operate for 10 months of the year. Yeah, because of the dirt strip, the Bush Pilots DC-3 couldn't land in the wet season because of the dirt strip. But 45 years later, and at the cost of $6 million, there is now an all-weather tarmac strip, but it's only used for 2 months of the year. There is no service for the other 10 months, and before 2015, there was actually a 2-month service. There was a thrice weekly air service for 2 months of that year, up until SkyTrans cancelled in 2015. 2 months service as opposed to 10 months service at a cost of $6 million. Is that progress? Alrighty, Islanders, dinner's done. And, come on, open up the door. And, yes, everyone, that means that we have officially are out here. So, to switch it to this side here. Just know I'm still learning, alright? Not familiar with these controls here. And yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on top like that. On the fork. Can just be rinsed off and put in the completed pile. Doesn't need to be soaked or washed up or anything like that. That's all that needs to be done. So with dinner being done, I wonder what's going on out here. I think the cleaner bird has got the message that we don't want them here anymore. So that's good. I'm also going to be needing to grab some nice cream egg ice creams from IGA. So I'll be looking forward to doing that, of course. So yeah, that's what I'm up to now. So everything's completed accordingly, and yeah, we can finally turn back onto day-to-day lives on Island Life all over again. So that'll be good. That'll be good news, and we can resume back to the way things were. Even though I'll never return back to the way I was before, which was obviously in a very, very, very good state, and yeah, keeping everything going. That part of me is dead. That version of me is dead now. So I wonder what's going on out here. Just as I'm wondering. Okay, well anyways, that's about all I can really do. So, got all this stuff here. So I got cherry brandy is there too. I'm just glad that Psycho Dad got his problems all sorted out, hopefully, and be able to, just get back on his feet now, just like I am right now. That's what I'm trying to do right now myself. So, yeah. I'm just trying to get back up and recover like I was before. So that's that. So I want to let you Islanders go now, but I will be back on later. See you then. Anyways, thanks for watching this episode of Island Life. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you Islanders in the next episode. Goodbye.